Hi everybody. So we are in a makeshift area here in my garage today, and we are going to be making some Christmas ornaments. So I had to come out here because first of all, you want to be in a well ventilated area when you're doing this, using this particular chemical, and that is the polycrylic by Minwax. I've seen people also use polyurethane. But whatever you decide to use, just make sure that you're in a well ventilated area. Hence the reason I'm in my garage. So this is one of the items you'll need. You'll also need some glitter. Okay, I'm using these two glitters today. We're just making a few. You're gonna need the ornaments themselves. I'm using the round disc ornaments. Okay, you're gonna need like a spoon or a syringe. You're gonna need some cups. Maybe some different size cups depending on the ornaments that you use. I tend to use these for the ball ornaments. Those look like this, the ball ones, because they fit nicely on there like that. And for the discs, I use these because they fit nicely into the cups just like that. So Dollar Tree is your friend. Go there for your supplies. All these kind of supplies, plastic cups and stuff like that. Glitter, of course, you can find anywhere. Check your stash, check your local Walmarts, your Dollar Trees, Hobby Lobbies, Michaels, stuff like that. Okay, you're also going to need like a little container just to kind of keep yourself organized. We are going to be putting the tops to the ornaments into the little container there, just so I can keep track of everything since I'm in my garage. I don't want stuff falling like over. I'm on the freezer, you guys. I'm on top of my deep freezer. So I don't want anything like rolling off the deep freezer. So I'm just trying to stay a little organized here. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, you're also going to need some paper. Like just some random sheets of paper here just to kind of catch your glitter, and some paper towels or napkin. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take off all of the tops. I'm just going to put them in my container here just to kind of keep them together. Next, I'm going to open up my polycrylic. And this is just a piece of vinyl that I have here. It's just scrap, material that I had laying around. I don't want to mess up the freezer, so I'm just working on a covered surface. So make sure you do the same. So with that, I'm going to take 2 scoops of the polycrylic and just dump it right into the ornament. This is where you can use your syringe if you have one, to prevent spill, just like I did on the side. But I've been doing this for a while, so I just decided to use the spoon, and I just wipe off any excess that runs off. And then you just want to make sure you coat the inside of the ornament, and you want to get it all over and on both sides. And once I get it all coated on the inside like that, I just kind of turn it upside down and like spin it kind of, just so that the polycrylic can get on the edge there and the glitter, can adhere to the whole ornament. So after I do that, just dump out the excess. You could dump that out back into your polycrylic container, or you can just let it, fall out into the cup. I do both, I don't try to waste product. So I'll let the excess drip out a little bit, and then I'll put it into the cup just like so, just to let the rest drip down. Then we'll just move on to the next one. Okay, so now that I've coated each ornament, I'm going to wait about 5 to 10 minutes, preferably on the longer side, just to make sure that all of the excess polycrylic has dripped out of there. Because if you start adding glitter right now, you might get clumps just because of the, you know, how the liquid, it'll settle in certain places, or it'll just be too drippy. You don't want the glitter to start dripping inside, and you don't want like glops and, you know, just different spots of glitter in different areas inside, because you can't get inside to fix it. So we're just going to wait a few minutes, and then we're going to come back and add the glitter. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes or so. Now I'm ready to go ahead and start adding in the glitter. And I'm just gonna start pouring the glitter in. Some people use a funnel, like a piece of paper or a funnel to do this, but I've been doing this for a while, so I don't really need to use the funnel anymore. And we're just gonna coat it with the glitter. And the fun thing I like to do is just take the tissue, put it on top, and then I'll just start shaking. Swirling it around all directions to make sure that I get full coverage. Alright. And then once I do that, I'll just take off the cover, dump any excess glitter onto the paper. And there you have it. Now I'll just set that back in the cup to let it dry and move on to the next one. Now for this project, I was only going to be making one of the brown ones, so I'm going to add this glitter back into my container. And I'm all done with that color. So now I'm going to go on with the green. I don't have much green left. I've been really using up green. So, oh boy, Butterfingers. I'm just going to do the same thing. For the last of my green, I'm going to have to use it from the paper. And I'll just pour it in. Give it a good shake. And that pretty much used up all the rest of the green. So let me go see if I have more green, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm actually really out of the green glitter. I didn't realize that. I have one little container of it left. This was from a project that I had previously done, and then I just didn't want to pour it back into the container. So I put it in these little things. So I'm just gonna use up the rest of this, and I'll have to get some more. Hopefully this should be enough though for this ornament. barely enough. Let me see if I can scrape up these little bits. There we go, that should definitely be enough now. All right, we're good. Definitely have to go get some more of that. And we'll just put it in like so. Okay, so we'll just wait for these to dry and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so it's been about 24 hours since the ornament has dried, and this is what we have. Okay, and I'm just using this one right now for reference, because once you do the one, you'll know how to do the rest of them. So I have my little decal here that I cut out on my Cricut, and I have just a piece of ribbon here to tie to hang the ornament, and then a bow here that I'm gonna put attached to the ornament as well. So what I like to do is I use this for my tumblers to kind of steady stuff, so I'm gonna use it for this as well. I put it here like this, and then I'm gonna use some 91% alcohol, and I'm just gonna wipe the surface clean, because you don't want any oil or oil from your hands or anything, or dirt or debris or anything on the ornament as you're applying your decal, just so it can stick nicely. All right, and then this is the ornament, the decal that I'm using. I'm just going to take my transfer tape, and where is my, hang on one second guys. All right, so I'm gonna just take my little tool here and press this down to make sure it gets onto the transfer tape. Okay, and then now I'm just going to attach the decal onto the ornament to my liking. And let me see. I think that is pretty straight right there. And you just want to make sure you press it down very well so that it's completely stuck onto the ornament. And then we'll just remove it. And this is what it looks like. It's all on there good. So I'm going to attach the ribbon to hang it. I'm just tying that in a knot, no special knot or anything, just a regular knot. And just pull it taut. And then I'll snip the ends like that. And then we're gonna apply our bow. And I usually have like a few of these bows made up ahead of time, just to kind of save time. And I think I need a little bit more. That's a better dot. All right. And then we'll just stick it where we want it. Now you just let that cool. And there is your ornament. And here's one that I had done previously. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That's how I make my glittered ornaments. I'll insert some pictures of some other ornaments that I have done and that are in my shop right now if you're interested. Of course, if you see something that I've made and it's not in the shop, you can always message me or email me or something like that to get in touch with me to purchase any of my creations. So yeah, this has been Christmas ornaments, glittered Christmas ornaments, you guys. If you have any questions, just feel free to drop them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and happy holidays.